Hi, folks. Welcome to the Week 8 La Semana for Math 119 Elementary Statistics. So we are March 18th through March 24th. This is our last week of class before we have spring break. All right, so one announcement, and that announcement is StatCrunch, okay? I wanted to remind you that StatCrunch is something that we have in this course, and that the expectation when you're doing your homeworks is not to sit and use a calculator or even do it out by hand, but the expectation is that you're using StatCrunch, okay? So in the videos that I post, I try and use them and show you how to use StatCrunch. But I would definitely make sure it's something that you feel familiar with because we are going to be using it a lot more in the second half of the semester, okay? So don't be scared of it. It's really there to help you and just be the calculator for you so that you can focus on understanding the concepts, okay? All right, week 8. So week 8 is going to be the last week before spring break, and we're going to be taking this time to finish up chapter 6 and sort of wrap up our second unit, okay? So this week we're going to focus on the normal distribution, which is different from the other two that we've had the previous 2 weeks, okay? So as you're learning these distributions, it would be important to think like, what are the differences between the distributions and what are the similarities, okay? All right, so assignments for this week. All right, so we have a My Open Math assignment that is going to be due on the end of the week. All right, we've got a chapter 6 normal distribution concepts. We've got the second My Open Math assignment that is going to be just some practice. And I've posted 2 videos, or I will post 2 videos that'll go through some examples that are from your homework. So if you're feeling stuck on the homework, definitely check out those videos for some help, okay? The third thing that we have this week is the lab number 3. And I really hope that we got a head start on that last week because this lab is worth 2 labs, okay? So it's really important that you turn this one in, that you work through it. But yeah, get a head start on that lab because it is longer than the other 2 labs, okay? The fourth assignment is your week 8 discussion, all right? So we've got a week 8 discussion. We're looking at normal distributions on StatCrunch. So it's going to be very similar to the one we just did in week 7, but that one was on binomial distributions, and this week it's on normal distributions, okay? Now, last but not least, we've got our discussion reply. So you're going to go back to the week 7 discussion on binomial distributions on StatCrunch. You're actually going to find 2 people's questions, and you're going to go ahead and use StatCrunch to answer them, okay? So it'll be hopefully a little bit of extra practice for us in using StatCrunch for the binomial as well as the normal distributions, okay? So it's a lot on our plate this week, but let's finish strong so that we get a whole week off for spring break, okay? Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon.